Jamal Lascelles, Carl Darlow, and you're watching Newcastle Fans TV.
Hello Newcastle Fans TV for you, and yes, finally it's confirmation that Remy Cabella is now a Marseille player after a stupid amount of months of waiting for confirmation, and Florian Thauvin's loan deal to Marseille has received international clearance. We'll get on to the two in a moment. Let's have a look at the statement which Newcastle released today. Last week, a deal was agreed between Newcastle and Marseille for the winger, and the paperwork has now been completed, meaning Thauvin is available for the selection of the Ligue 1 opener against Toulouse on Sunday. The 23-year-old arrived in Tyneside from LOM, which is basically Marseille, 12 months ago, but headed back to the Stade Velodrome in January on loan for the remainder of the 15-16 season. Returned to the northeast in the summer, Thauvin featured in 4 of Newcastle's 5 pre-season friendlies and leaves the club after 16 competitive appearances, 5 which were starts and scoring 1 goal. Thauvin's move also sees him join up with former Magpies teammate Remy Cabella, whose own loan switch to Marseille has been made permanent ahead of the new season. So, we knew that Thauvin had been shifted out on loan. I was in New York when the news had broke, hence the reason why I didn't cover it. I don't like to cover speculation. I never do that in videos, because if speculation, for example, I know Galloway's meant to be coming, but I won't be doing a video on it, because if it doesn't happen, you look kind of stupid that you've done a video on something that didn't happen. So what I always try and do is official confirmation. I've been waiting for Cabella to happen, and finally it has happened. Now I am slightly disappointed that Cabella has gone to Marseille, because I feel that he was never coached properly. If you look at when he joined, when McLaren come in, he'd already had spent a season at the side as well, and you remember in the season which was stayed up, you already had 2 managers in Carver. It was the second manager in the second half of the season, and then McLaren come in. Now he was injured in pre-season, so McLaren didn't even look at him. So that the decision to send him out of Marseille wasn't even McLaren's idea. The powers that be just shipped him out of Marseille, which was wrongly dealt with, because McLaren isn't foremost. He's not a great manager, but he's a better coach. He may have done something. Maybe even Rafa could have done something with them, but it looks like the deal had already been done and had already been kept a secret for a good 6 months at least. Thauvin, on the other hand, you could say that he's probably one of the worst. He'll go down as one of the worst signings ever. I have to give that award to Marcelinho. I thought he was awful, the defender. But Thauvin, I didn't want it to be a loan fee. I said that on Twitter a couple of weeks back, that him going out on loan is no good for himself and Newcastle. Now hopefully it did say in that statement that after a certain amount of appearances that the deal will be made permanent sooner rather than later, hopefully, because now Cabella's now finally moved on. We don't want this Thauvin thing to rumble on. Just get him out of the club, man. He's the lad. Yes, he hasn't had a great opportunity in the side, some people will say. Some people say he's awful. He's had 3 managers to impress. Well, he hasn't impressed 2 of them, 2 managers to impress, but he's now out of the club. Good riddance. I think Thauvin never really got a chance, never did Cabella, but great car signings for you. Let's just hopefully that the move gets to Marseille made permanently. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and of course apologise about the lighting and the sound one more time, because my mic broke on the way to New York. So let me know any thoughts, and also remember fantasy football as well. Get your teams entered for that. That will be in the next video coming up. I've been Lee on behalf of Newcastle Fans TV. See you later.